We have had to make some changes in our daily homeschool rhythm / schedule, and I'm going to share it with you right now. Stick around. Welcome to the channel. My name is Morgan here at The Life of Tillmans. If this is your first time, I am so happy to have you here in this space. I hope that while you're here, you find everything that you need, love, and enjoy right here on the channel. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you do not miss any of the videos uploaded on the channel. If you've been with me before, welcome back. Have I told you guys that I am not big on change? I really like to get in a rhythm and stick with it. Although I know that things change. I have to open up my mind and my heart and my arms and my spirit and my everything about me to accept those changes. But I'm not always happy about it, but I know that it's necessary and it's what's best. It's what's best to make our homeschool flow and get us comfortable, because that is what is super important. If we are trying to school at a time that is just not working and it's forced every day, it makes for stressful children, stressful mama, stressful days, and I don't want stress. And so I know this. Here we go. Last year, which sounds really weird to say, but this is 2022, but last year, my daughter started on a basketball team, which is a homeschool organization, and they have all of the sports. She started on this basketball team, and this is not her first year playing with them. She's played with them for 3 years now. And it's during like what I call school ball time. So October to March or so until we go to nationals. Well, the practice times, because it's homeschool, are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings from 7:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. And I know this. I knew this before we started. We have done this before, but I seem to have had some form of amnesia as to the challenges that came along with this. Also, last year I wasn't really doing any formal homeschooling with my youngest daughter, which made it a little bit easier, I believe. I just forgot that it was a challenge. But my nephew also did this when we were homeschooling him as well. I knew that this was coming, guys. 100% without a doubt, I knew it was coming. We have gotten into this process and we started maybe the second week of October. We had the majority of December off. So we were into it for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, about 8 weeks or so. It was hard. I started out with my middle baby girl and youngest daughter. We would take everything with us, go to the gym. They would do school while my big girl is doing practice. It was fine, but it's loud in there. They did a really, really good job, but it's loud in there. It kind of throws us off our normal schedule. I'm gonna go back before we even started basketball in the mornings. We would all wake up. We would sit down at the table and have breakfast around 7:30. We would start homeschool around 8:30. We would school and take breaks and all of that until lunchtime at 12. 12 to 1, we usually sat and read. While the girls are having lunch, I would read and things like that. We'd have discussion about something that we may have learned up during the morning. And then we may go back to school for about an hour from about 1 to 2 o'clock. That was our homeschool day. Well, now everything has changed. We are not able to all be at the table eating breakfast in the morning because we're eating breakfast in the car on the way to basketball practice. We don't get to sit down on the table and do our Bible together. We have to wait and do those things when we get back. I was having, like I said, having my middle baby girl and youngest bring everything with them. But I decided at the start of this year that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take things or have them take things to keep them occupied because 2 hours is a really long time. However, it may or may not be school items based on what they choose to pick. It may be something that's a lighter load for us that doesn't require them to concentrate so much, like puzzles, coloring, simple things. I haven't exactly decided what they're going to take, but this week, what I've been doing is I decided to start us all at the same time. By the time we get home and everyone gets settled, it's about 10:15 or 10:30, and we start our homeschool day at 10:30. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. There is no more free Friday, guys. It's gone. It is gone. But we do sneak in a free time here and there. We are just not at the point right now where we can take an entire day off because we have so many other things going on that it really has cut down on the amount of free time that we have, especially since we are doing our homeschooling. But it's coming back because this is only temporary. It is just a season. And at the end of March, this season will be over. And we will resume normal, or I don't know. I don't even know if you can call it normal, but we will resume our previous schedule and flow if it works for us. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. But from now on until March, our schedule will be starting homeschool around 10:15, and we have been getting done about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Dagger. But it's working for us. The girls expressed that they missed doing a lot of the subjects together. They have 4 independent subjects where they just sit down and work on it. I check their work after they have checked it. And they do those things together. They are also now sitting down doing their math together and language arts together. Now, they're not actually doing it together. They're just working on the same subjects because they are at different levels. But they're just working on the same subjects at the same time. And that's something that they expressed that they really enjoyed. And since we've been doing a different schedule and I've been having my middle daughter do her schoolwork while my oldest is at practice, they haven't had the opportunity to do that outside of when we sit down to do family subjects together. They expressed that that was something that they missed at the end of 2021. They told me that. So we have started on this new process. So far, we're 4 days in. It's working. It really is working. I knew that something had to change toward the end of 2021, especially when we got that break and I was just able to just really sit and think on it and what changes I wanted to make for the new year. I knew that that was going to have to change. As much as I didn't want to, because I like the morning time where we're sitting and talking and having breakfast together. I like having the slower mornings. There is no such thing as a slow morning when you have to be somewhere at 7:30. Slow mornings don't exist when that type of thing is in there. But my daughter is loving basketball. The girls are doing fine. My middle and youngest daughters are completely fine with the moving around. They enjoy going to the basketball gym. It allows them to get in exercise because they run around. After they had finished schoolwork, they were running around doing other things. So now we'll just change it up a little bit. But I wanted to share this with you because it's important for us to make those changes when needed, even though we may not really want to. Recognizing that a change needs to be made and how we can do it so that it works for everybody is a major part of this homeschool journey. And there are going to be tons and tons of additional seasons where things need to be changed, where our flow is a little bit different, where we have to cut some things out or add some things in, where we have more free time to do free Fridays. Those things will come and go, and I know that. But as long as I provide a stable foundation for our girls and consider everything that they're feeling and what they need, as well as myself, our homeschool is going to rock. So I hope it was encouraging for you. Schedule changes, here we come. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you right back here at The Life of Tillmans for another video next time. Bye, guys.